Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to this Thursday evening live. I hope you could hear me loud and clear and you can see me. Let me know in the chat where you are tuning in from, where you are watching from. Thank you for taking time out of your schedule today to learn a little bit more about crypto. I'm going to share with you an amazing strategy that can help you make more Bitcoin. Super simple. I've been doing it for years. And I'm here to share that strategy with you today. Let me make sure I go into the comments and I can see what's going on. Loud and clear from Michigan. What's up? Awesome. And make sure you share this information. You could also like, comment. I am live right now let me look over here. I am live on YouTube. I'm live on my private Facebook group and also on my personal Facebook page. So feel free to share this information with as many people as possible. And also, if you just joined us, thank you. Make sure you leave a comment and let us know your name and where you are tuning in from. Also, go ahead and grab a pad and a pen to take down some notes. Do not leave your fortune to your memory. I'm a little old school. I still use a pad and a pen, but if you just use a phone, go ahead and open up your notes and take down some notes here, because I'm going to give you some resources as well that you want to make sure you jot down. Welcome from North Carolina in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me go ahead and share my screen with you. And before I do that, let me just tell you quickly what I'm going to share with you. I'm going to talk today about how you can make more Bitcoin without buying Bitcoin. How about that? All right. Earn more Bitcoin without buying Bitcoin. That's pretty cool. All right. I'm going to share with you how to do that. Some of you own Bitcoin. It might not be enough Bitcoin and you want more. I'm going to share with you a strategy of what you can do with the Bitcoin that you have, so that way you could make more Bitcoin. Now, for those of you who don't have Bitcoin, if you don't have Bitcoin, that's cool. I'm going to show you how you could buy altcoins, alternative cryptos, and when they go up, you're going to go ahead and you're going to cash those things in for, guess what? For Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the gold standard. That is the big kahuna. That is the crypto that you want to own the most of. It's, not the cheapest crypto around, but it is by far the safest. And I'm going to show you how to accumulate more of it. Very important. Nobody's really talking about this strategy. I'm going to go ahead and share this strategy with you here today. Let me go ahead and share the screen. If you see me turning my face, it's because I got 3 computer screens up, and I want to make sure that I'm sharing the right information. So right now you should go ahead. You should see my screen. So crypto disclaimer. When investing in crypto, it involves substantial risk. Make sure you do your due diligence. I'm going to give you a research site. I'm going to show you some of the things that I do and some of the things I teach within my academy to the academy members, so that they can do their proper research. Do not buy or invest your hard-earned money that you worked for into a cryptocurrency that you heard a co-worker talk about, you heard a neighbor talk about, you heard maybe a good friend talk about. If you hear somebody telling you about a crypto, make sure you do your research first. I can't stress this enough. You know how many people have been buying crappy cryptos and losing money day in and day out? You know how many people today, I spoke to a handful of brand new people in the crypto space. They've been diving into dinosaur cryptos. Now, dinosaur cryptos are fundamentally sound cryptos. They're just old cryptos that are not moving right now. And that might not be the right thing to do, right? Because you want to make money now. You're in crypto to make money today, not next year. Whoever tells you they're in this for the long run, it's all fine. You can be in crypto for the long term, but you're in to make money right now. And make sure you follow me if you want to learn the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth about crypto. You want to make sure that you protect yourself, protect your assets. I'm going to show you how to do all of those things. So do your research. Now, coinmarketcap.com. I use this website to research a lot of different cryptocurrencies. It lists all of the cryptocurrencies by market cap. I'll go through this really quick for you so that you don't make this mistake. The higher the market cap, the safer the crypto investment. Okay? The higher the market cap, the safer the crypto investment, and the harder it is for that crypto to move faster to the upside. Why? If you look at Bitcoin, look at Bitcoin today, the market cap is $1 trillion. For Bitcoin to get to $103 billion, $103,000, this is the price today. It's going to take another $1 trillion to come into the marketplace, right? It takes more money to move the coin. Cool? Right. This is the way it is. This is the way it is. So you got to make sure you are looking at market cap. I know there's some emotionally attached people to old cryptos. I get emails sent to me all the time, texts. I had one message sent to me the other day that they said that a particular coin is going to get to $1,000. When you calculate the coins, the circulating supply, what these people are doing in the marketplace, If they get to $1,000, the coin is about 55 cents today. If it gets to $1,000, that means that that will be the most expensive crypto with the highest market cap. It will be more valuable than 80% of the countries in existence. That is not going to happen. Okay, that is not going to happen. If you want to learn the truth, make sure you follow so that I can teach you the right way to invest in particular cryptos. Another thing, the narratives that played out, the narrative that played out in 2016 when I first got into crypto are not the same narratives that are going to play out today. So I'll give you an example of this. When I got into crypto and I bought Bitcoin and I bought Ethereum at $7, it was all based on speculation. If you looked at Ethereum, everybody was talking that Ethereum was the smart contract blockchain, and you could use smart contracts to do all kind of cool things. A lot of those projects were just launching. Fast forward 2020, a lot of the projects that were built on Ethereum with smart contracts, a lot of the decentralized protocols like Comp, like Aave, all of the decentralized exchanges that used smart contracts, those played out in 2020, right? 2020 to 2021, that bull run, those played out. So from 2016, 2017, 2018, those people were building. We were investing in the crypto based on speculation. A couple of years later, those coins played out. Now, are those coins bad to invest in today? No, they're safer cryptos. They're higher market cap cryptos, but they're not going to give you the life-changing gains that I think that you're here to make, right? I mean, this is just the way it is, guys. This is just the way it is. If you want to make slow money, that's cool. I spoke to another gentleman that's been dollar cost averaging into a particular dinosaur crypto. Cool, right? Because I still hold some of these. I'm not going to mention the coin, right? I still hold some of these myself, but I invested more money into the newer narratives so that way I can make more money faster. And that's the same exact thing that a lot of the members of my private academy are doing. You want to make sure you are doing the same exact thing. Yep, it's definitely true. It's definitely true. Now, emotion out of it. Emotion out of it. Write this down. Do not love or fall in love with anything that can't love you back. That means cryptocurrency. You love your kids, you love your pets, you love your spouse, you love your parents, you love your family members, you might love some of your really tight friends. You're not going to fall in love with crypto. Some of you might be in love with crypto and you might love a certain crypto and I know you do because I see you guys posting it all over social media, the same coin, the same coin, the same coin, the same coin. Guys, this is not how professionals do it. There's over 20,000 cryptocurrencies out there. Don't fall in love with a crypto that's not paying you. It might pay you in the future, yes, but you're in here to make life-changing gains. You're here to make money today. Let's do it the right way. Cool? All right. Let's go ahead and jump into this. This is what I want to share with you. This is another resource site. It is the Crypto Bubbles. Now, you can see we are on US dollar. Look at over here. This is US dollar. We are on the hourly. This is what's happening in the last hour. You can see Arweave starting to pop off, up 9.6% in the last hour. So what is that telling us, right? Look, 10.4%. This is telling us that we need to pay attention to this narrative. What is that narrative? This is the file storage narrative, okay? It's telling us right here in these bubbles. So these bubbles gives us a quick bird's eye view, absolutely free. Let me go ahead and show you something else. This is on the daily. Look at this, VET, right? Coinbase, VET, all of that, pretty cool, up 28%. That is why. You need to know why the coin popped off. When it gets listed on the exchange, even though this thing was doing nothing for 2-3 years, it gets listed, now it pumps up. Cool, right? The people who bought VET today made more money than the people who've been holding it for the last year, right? Because it hasn't done anything. Today it did more than it did in 12 months, okay? This is basically what I'm talking about. But you got to know why coins are moving. You need to understand this. Use the crypto bubbles to give you that bird's eye view. Now, on another note, look at this. In the last week, look at some of these returns. 50% on Beam. I mean, come on, man. 40% on IMX, 16% on AVAX, PITH, 28%. I mean, take a look at this. I mean, Link, Tau, Akash. Look at what's going on in the month. Tau, Stacks, Immutable. You can't get returns like, if you're watching me on Facebook, you're my friends, family, maybe you guys are not in the crypto space. If you could, let me know if you're getting returns like this in your bank. Let me know, for those of you who are invested in stocks, are you getting these types of returns in 30 days? Let me know if you're getting these types of returns in real estate. Let me know if you're getting these types of returns and locking up your money for a year, for 5 years, for 10 years in a CD, a US Treasury bond, whatever. Are you getting these types of returns? If the answer is no, I invite you to start educating yourself, and you can start educating yourself within this space absolutely free. Absolutely free. You can go ahead and join my private Facebook group, absolutely free. You can go ahead and get content all over social media. Make sure that you're getting some good education from people who know what they're doing and do this full time. If somebody is doing something else full time, make sure you find an educator and a mentor that can teach you how to do this full time. Okay? If you are doing other things, you have another career, you need a mentor and somebody who could show you how to do this the right way. If it's not me, it could be somebody else. I don't care, as long as you get that education. Once you get the education, it's yours to keep. Nobody could ever take it away from you. But I don't want you to miss out. Okay? This is not financial advice, but I am extremely bullish on cryptocurrencies right now. It is going to change so many lives. Why am I bullish this year for crypto? Number one, we got the United States elections. The financial markets are always green during elections. Number two, when it comes to Bitcoin, we have the Bitcoin halving. Every time a halving takes place, within a few months after, we reach an all-time high on that Bitcoin, and the rest of the altcoin market follows. Okay? This is extremely bullish. Another thing, look at all of the inflows with the Bitcoin ETFs. We have more money coming into the Bitcoin ETFs in the last 30 days than in ETFs that's been around for 5 years. Think about that. That's how much money is coming into crypto right now. Now, let me show you another thing. Take a look at this. The yearly returns, 12 months, guys, 12 months. Pendle. I told people to buy Pendle, oh my God, over a year ago. 2,000%. Injective, 755%, 648% on Stacks. Casper, we got good friends that knocked it out the park with this one. Congratulations. 1,980%. Bonk, a meme coin, 1,392%. Bitcoin, the safest asset around, 108% in 12 months. If you are conservative, you have cash, you want to diversify into crypto and do it the right way, you don't want to take risk. If all you did was buy Bitcoin, you did better than most people do in real estate. 108%. Pretty amazing stuff. This is what's happening. Now, are you late to the party? No, you're not. You are not late to the party. We are just getting started. Here's another thing when it comes to crypto. If you compare cryptocurrency to other financial markets, crypto is 14 years young. That white paper by Satoshi Nakamoto was written 14 years ago. And that first transaction for the pizza was done 14 years ago. Some of your children will become crypto experts that are babies right now, haven't even graduated college. Compare this to the stock market over 100 years, real estate over 1,000 years. Each and every one of you watching me right now live or watching this as a replay can change your whole life by starting a new career here in the cryptocurrency space, okay? Now is the time. Very important. Now is the time. Now, using this tool, I want you to use this tool, and I'm going to show you. You see right here where it says US dollar? Let's go into the hour. I want you to change it from US dollar. I want you to change it to Bitcoin. Why? We want to find out and we want to see which altcoins are outperforming Bitcoin. Which altcoins are outperforming Bitcoin? Why is this important? Because the title here is Sell Your Bitcoin for Altcoins Now to Make More Bitcoin. The only way you do that is by using your Bitcoin when it's high to buy altcoins that are low that are going to outperform Bitcoin. Make sense? And then you go ahead and you sell that altcoin for not US dollar, not the depreciating asset, not for the euro, not for the Great British Pound, not for the yen, not for the euro. You're going to sell it for Bitcoin. Why? Because Bitcoin has low supply, high demand. There's not enough Bitcoin to go around. You want to have Bitcoin in your portfolio. You want to make sure it is a long-term asset. By buying altcoins and selling them for Bitcoin, that's how you're going to accumulate more Bitcoin. But you need to know how to do it. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that right now. So first things first, use cryptobubbles.net to look at the bubbles, change it from US dollar to Bitcoin, because we want to see what's outperforming Bitcoin right now. You can see 𝗪𝗡 up against Bitcoin, 7.2%. What does that mean? That means if you bought 𝗪𝗡 using Bitcoin 1 hour ago, you can sell it right now and you will have 7.2% more Bitcoin than you had 1 hour prior. Pretty cool? Let me know in the chat if that's pretty cool or is that cool, okay? How about this? Say 3.6%, same thing. You bought it 1 hour ago. You sold it right now. You make 3.6% more Bitcoin without buying it. Think about that. Without buying Bitcoin, you make 3.6% more Bitcoin. Let's go into the day. Look at that. If you would have bought VETs 24 hours ago with Bitcoin, you could have sold it right now based on this news. You knew the news was coming. You use Bitcoin to buy VET. Buy the rumor, sell the news. It goes up 25%. If you would have had $1,000 of Bitcoin, you would have bought VET. Sell it right now. You made 25% more Bitcoin. Pretty cool stuff, right? So you use Bitcoin, you buy VET, it goes up, you sell it for Bitcoin, you got 25% more Bitcoin than you had 24 hours prior. How about 𝗪𝗡? Same thing, 25%. Let's go into the week. Look at this. Beam. You use Bitcoin to buy Beam, up 30%. You can sell it right now. You have 30% more Beam. More Bitcoin. So let's say you have 1 Bitcoin. You want to grow 1 Bitcoin to 2 Bitcoins. This is how you do it. You buy 1 Bitcoin worth of Beam, right? A week ago, you could have sold it right now. Now you got 1.3 Bitcoins. Pretty smooth, right? That is how it is done, okay? That is how it is done. I'm going to show you exactly where. Now, in my description, I have links to all of the tools that I'm using, to the different exchanges that I'm using. Make sure that you show your love and support. That's how I'm able to do these types of trainings absolutely free for everybody and bring you this value, right? Use some of those links, okay? Also, make sure you're protecting yourself. Use NordVPN. Always use a VPN on your phone. Use a VPN on your computer whenever you're browsing websites. The hackers are out there. You don't want to know. You don't want people to know where you are tuning in from. You don't, when you go to visit a website, you don't want nobody to capture your IP address. They can hone in on your house. You don't want that. Use a VPN. You can get NordVPN. I got a link in the description. Sign up for a year. It's like $3 to protect yourself and protect your crypto assets. Also, when you're doing work on decentralized platforms, make sure you have that VPN turned on outside of the United States. If you live in the United States, cool. I always got mine tuned in outside of the United States, even though I am in the United States, because I don't want people to know, where I'm at. I also want to be able to use different DeFi protocols that you can't use in America. Use a VPN. Very important. Protect yourself. I told you, you heard it here. For $3, do not risk losing all of your crypto, getting hacked, getting some malware put on your computer, anything crazy. Protect yourself for that $3. Now, let's go into the month. Look at this. 𝗬, if you would have bought 𝗬 using Bitcoin a month ago, 1 Bitcoin worth of 𝗬, sold it right now, you will have 2.31 Bitcoin. Pretty cool stuff, right? How about Pyth? 1 Bitcoin worth of Pyth, sold it right now, 30 days later, you have 1.56 Bitcoin without buying the extra 5-6 Bitcoin. This is how we use this. I want you to use this and change it from US dollar to Bitcoin. Now, let's go ahead and let me share this with you. Make sure you follow me over on Twitter as well. I put out a lot of information, crypto specific only on Twitter. Let me just go through some of the stuff really fast. You see right here, the derivatives exchange report a spike in call options to buy Bitcoin at 60,000 and 80,000. That is from the block, $100,000 incoming. What does this mean? This is bullish, right? That means that there are more call options at the 60,000 strike price and the 80,000 strike price going in right now. So people are buying these options, speculating that it's going to go to the upside. Now, 60,000, 80,000, the 80,000 strike price is a lot cheaper to purchase, right? Than the 60,000 strike price, but the 60,000, it's right around the corner. I see us getting to 60,000 and getting to a new all-time high. Now, I don't have a crystal ball. I'm going to go into the charts. I'm going to share a couple of things with you. Whoever tells you that, hey, buy this coin is going to go up by, the next day, 2 days or 3 days or this week, guys, run for the hills. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Okay? When you see, even with technical analysis, I can show you all of the technical analysis. Here's the thing that I can't show you. The stuff I don't know. And here's something that I don't know. Let's say we look at a chart. We look at the chart and saying, okay, this chart is going to go down. Oh my God, it's going to go down. Maybe we should short the market. Then, without us knowing, the next day, a new country comes in and they announce, they do a whole press release. They go on CNBC and they announce that they just bought $5 billion worth of Bitcoin. We didn't know that. The technical analysis didn't show us that, but that moved the market. We're never going to know if that happens, okay? So be very careful with TA. Right now, I want to make sure that you are doing your research on certain cryptos. You're learning how to look at certain things before you invest your hard-earned money into. And you start building up that portfolio so that you don't miss out on this next life-changing bull run that is coming. This is going to be the last bull run that most people could really play in for life-changing gains. And I've been saying this for a very long time. And the reason I'm saying it, for those of you who are brand new, tuning into me right now for the very first time, the reason I'm saying that is this is the first year that we have institutions playing the game, and they're not even all in yet. You got the Bitcoin ETFs. You got 11, 12 ETFs right now. You got a couple of mining companies that are publicly traded, but that's about it, right? You have so many new institutions that are going to come in. When these guys come in, they have unlimited resources, unlimited money. Right now, Fidelity, they just put in an application for an ETF on Ethereum. So Ethereum is going to be a next play. They just put that in. Okay, ARK put it in. A couple of people put it in. BlackRock put it in. But I'm mentioning Fidelity because a lot of people don't know that they have over what $2 trillion or $1.5 trillion that they manage. That's some serious cash. I mean, 10% of that coming into Ethereum. Wow, what is that? A couple of $100 billion. I mean, something crazy. That is all possible. So we won't be able to play the same game on their level. Also, the traders on that level, they go to the best Ivy League schools in the world. If you think you're going to learn how to become a professional trader by watching some kid on TikTok, it's not going to happen, okay? It's going to take time, years, education. I teach it. If you want to learn it, now's the time to learn it. But we're going to be competing with the best of the best that went to the best schools in the world and been doing this for a long, long time. So make sure that you are educating yourself right now, increasing your skills in the marketplace, following some good people that know what they're talking about, and you start diversifying your assets into some crypto that makes sense for you after you research them. Now, look at this. Ondo Finances, guys. I called this out. Research this. For those of you who want a little more conservative approach to decentralized banking, this is one with U.S. Treasuries, real world assets. Do your research on this one. Look at this. Cameron Winklevoss, who, if you don't know who he is, he was one of the guys that was, if you've seen the movie Facebook, and he was one of the investors early on with his twin brother. They started a company together. They sued, and they, you guys know the whole story. But anyway, big time Bitcoin holder. Look what he put. Bitcoin ETFs are taking 10 times more Bitcoin off the market than are being minted daily. I want you to think about that. If these inflows hold through the halving, then Bitcoin ETFs will be taking 20 times more off the market than the daily mint. This is crazy. So they're going to be taking 20 times more than Bitcoin being minted. This is crazy. When is the Bitcoin halving? April. Bitcoin halving is going to get cut in half. It's going to go from whatever 6 point something to 3 point something Bitcoin, right? So it's going to go to 6 point something Bitcoin. It's going to be slashed in half, and 20 times more is going to be purchased every single day. That's wild. Okay. This is amazing. You want to make sure that you have, some exposure to this space. Also, Pith Network, there's a lot going on here. And Metis, I'm going to talk to you about this one today as a little bonus. But the reason I'm sharing this with you is that if you follow me, you can get this information before I go live. Cool. All right, so follow me. It's my name, 𝗕𝗫𝗓𝗕𝗘 Jr. It's my name on Facebook. 𝗕𝗫𝗓𝗕𝗘 Jr. is my name on Instagram. 𝗕𝗫𝗓𝗕𝗘 Jr. is my name on TikTok. 𝗕𝗫𝗓𝗕𝗘 Jr. Okay. The only difference is YouTube. That is multiple streams of crypto. All of those links are in the description. Now, let's get back into this training. This is what I'm looking at. Let's talk about market cap dominance. Some people don't even know this exists. What is it? So Bitcoin market cap dominance basically shows you the dominance of Bitcoin in the market. You can see that Bitcoin is the largest cryptocurrency by market cap. If I come over here, you can see market cap of Bitcoin is $1 trillion. So they dominate the whole entire crypto space by 53%. So 53% more powerful than every other altcoin that's out there. 53%, that is what that means. That is the dominance right now. We are running into some resistance here on the dominance. Now, I am on the weekly. Why am I on the weekly here? Because the weekly candle closes on Sunday, and we are going into the weekend. Are we going to be bullish this weekend? Are we going to get some fireworks this weekend? Or the market is going to get rejected and it's going to come down? We will see. When does this candle open? It closes on Sunday, and the new candle opens right around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So watch this. Very important that you're watching this. Also, the weekends could be extremely volatile. But this is what I'm looking at right now. Bitcoin goes into this red box, which is the resistance, and I would like to see it kind of going sideways for a little while. If we get through this, then we are going to go to the new, we're going to hit all-time highs. If we get through this, I believe that we are going to start to really fly. And when that happens, there's going to be a lot of FOMO in the market. FOMO, fear of missing out. Who is going to FOMO in? All of the rookies and retail investors, people that have no idea about cryptocurrency and investing. They're going to see it all over the news. They're going to be talking about it at work, by the water cooler, in every cubicle. Everybody's going to say, oh my God, my Bitcoin's going up. Woo. And the people that don't own it are going to go ahead and buy it at the top. This happens all the time, not just with crypto. It also happens with stocks. It also happens with real estate. You guys remember the bubble of 2008 when everybody bought? Majority of people was buying the homes when the bubble was at the top, right? And then everything came crashing down. GameStop, when did people start buying that? When it was, at $200, right? And then it came crashing down. This is just the way it is. So follow somebody who can teach you these things, so that way you don't FOMO in to cryptocurrencies that are already pumping. Now, the market cap. Let me show you a little cheat sheet, okay? This is important for you to see. This is a cheat sheet. Cool? Here's how it works. Let me show you this really fast. Bitcoin dominance, that's this chart right here. This is the Bitcoin dominance. If Bitcoin dominance increases, okay, and Bitcoin increases in price, that means that the altcoins are going to decrease. Why? Because Bitcoin is dominating. They're dominating the show. That is the way it is, okay? Screenshot this right now. Screenshot this, guys, right now. Or watch the replay to this. Bitcoin increases. The dominance increases, right? So this starts to go up. The price decreases. Then the altcoins are going to come down faster. That is just the way it is. If Bitcoin comes down 10%, altcoins are going to come down 20, 25, 30, 35%. It happens. Bitcoin dominance increases. It stays stable. Bitcoin's price doesn't move. That means that the altcoins are also going to be stable and just going sideways, stabilizing. Now, this is what I want to see right here. I want to see us get a little rejection here and start to come down, but I want to see the price of Bitcoin increase. All right. We want to see dominance come down, right? Because that means people are unloading Bitcoin and getting more into, guess what? Altcoins. I want to see Bitcoin's dominance decrease a little bit, the price of Bitcoin to increase, and that will make the altcoins go faster. Cool? Now, so this is very important for you to understand. Take a look at the Bitcoin dominance chart. We want to see the price of Bitcoin start to get in here, maybe work its way down. And as it's coming down, if the Bitcoin price continues to increase, as dominance is coming down, the altcoins, the ones that are going to make you the most amount of money, are going to start to go up. That's what we want to see right here. Decrease in dominance, increase in Bitcoin price, altcoin season, baby. That is what we want to see. Cool? Now, what are the coins that we could be looking at to buy, so that if you guys are getting some value, let me go back. You guys getting some value from this? Let everybody know in the chat. Let us know. You got any questions? Go ahead and ask the questions as well. But I appreciate you guys tuning in with me. It's been 39 minutes. We're getting towards the end here. I'm going to give you, we've got a few more minutes. I'm going to share with you some coins too that I'm looking at accumulating more of. Hell yeah. All right. Cool. Thank you. All right. Yes, sir. Good. All right. Cool. Oh, yeah. All right. Awesome, Kelly. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. All right, we've got a lot of people tuning in. I'm not sure why the name doesn't show up, but maybe a little weird, but it's all good. Welcome, guys. I appreciate you. Thank God you guys are getting a ton of value here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and share with you now coins that you could use your Bitcoin to purchase. Okay. Now, make sure that you're not, if you're holding Bitcoin long term, you're holding some long term, but you can use some to use this strategy that I'm about to share with you. Okay. Now, here's the strategy. Pretty simple. You're going to use your Bitcoin while Bitcoin is high and Bitcoin is expensive. You're going to use it to buy altcoins that might be lower, right? That might be down. Here's an example of one right now. This is weekly. This is all long-term. You want to accumulate Bitcoin long-term, right? You want to hold on to good, solid cryptos for the long term. So this is not a day trading, training that I'm showing you right now. That's for another day. I got a whole course on that stuff. This is for long-term, long-term holds so that you could accumulate more Bitcoin in the future. So take a look at this one right here. This is Solana. We know Solana's hot right now. Everybody's talking about Solana. Solana's pumping on the DeFi space. A lot of airdrops, a lot of money being injected into Solana like crazy. If you guys have no idea what's going on in Solana, then you need to tune in because there is a lot going on here right now. So let me show you this. This is just an example. Let's say that you have some Bitcoin and you're going to use your Bitcoin to buy Solana right now. And this is what you do. You use Bitcoin, you buy Solana right here at this price that you see right here to the side. This is called Satoshis. So 0.00217 Satoshis, that is the price right here. You can see that we are creating a little flag here. This is technical stuff, so I'm not really going to get into it too much, but I just want to give you a kind of visual so that you can see that, right? So you see this right here. Okay, you can go ahead and see that little flag forming. Boom, boom, boom. Then we break out to the upside. So we got a flagpole, boom, comes down, goes up. We're going sideways. Could we come down a little bit lower? Yes, right? I want to see a break out of here. Now, let me go ahead and show you this move. Let's say that you're bullish on Solana. You want to hold Solana. You don't mind holding this a little longer if you have to. But your goal is to sell it for Bitcoin. That is your goal. Cool. You're going to buy it now using Bitcoin. And let me show you what will happen. If you go ahead, look at this. From here to this red wick up here, I'm going to draw this really quick so you can see it. Boom. This is 0.0029 Satoshis. So if you bought Solana right now using Bitcoin, your Bitcoin order gets filled. You can do this on Coinbase. You go to Coinbase and you put a limit sell order for 0.0029 Satoshis. When that triggers, it's going to sell your Solana for Bitcoin. And guess what? You just made 32% more Bitcoin. Is that cool or is that cool? Is that cool or is that cool? Awesome, awesome, Anthony. We are in the metaverse. Pretty cool. Guys, if you're not in the metaverse, if you're not tuning into the metaverse, we got people watching us right now in the metaverse. Guys, I appreciate you guys that are tuning in from the metaverse. If you want to learn about the metaverse, make sure you tune in. Also follow my brother there, Anthony Arroyo, that's doing a lot in the metaverse and supporting our community with that, guys. When you join the community, you're going to learn all kind of cool stuff, including the metaverse. Here's one thing about the metaverse. It's brand new. It's brand new. Oh, my God. Life-changing gains are going to happen. 5 session. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So, and by the way, there's link in the description if you want to join the academy and you get my entire cryptocurrency course for free. For free. Okay. Love it. Yeah. There you go. Awesome, Kelly. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you can definitely do that. So right here with this perfect example or this example, you buy Solana because you're bullish on it. You believe in Solana. You know Solana's going to pump. You know Solana's going to outperform Bitcoin. It's going to outperform Bitcoin. So what happens? Once it moves up, you sell that Solana for Bitcoin. Now, if you don't have Bitcoin to buy Solana right now, maybe you already own Solana. What you could do is, if you want to get Bitcoin because you don't have, when Solana pumps up, you sell it for Bitcoin. So you can put in a limit order. Right now, if you bought Solana extremely low, you could put in a limit order and sell your Solana to take profits off the table for Bitcoin. And this is how you do it. You can do this with every crypto. Sell your good cryptos that pump and give you a big move to the upside. Sell them for Bitcoin. Why? Bitcoin is decreasing, right? The supply. It's increasing the demand, right? The demand is increasing. There's only going to be 21 million available. You want to own Bitcoin. This is how you can start filling up your bag. Now, here's where it gets really cool. If Solana breaks through this resistance level and we get to the next level, okay, that is at 30035. Look right here. From here to up there, 66% more Bitcoin. Pretty cool, right? If we get to the top of this, let me just go to the top. That was the all-time high. From there to there, 84%. If you got $5,000 in Bitcoin, that's all you have. You got 0.1 Bitcoin. You will have almost 0.2 Bitcoin once this happens. And if you're patient and you just wait it out, it's going to play out. Okay? You need to have patience in this game. Let me go ahead and let's look at some other coins. That was a Solana example. Let me go ahead and share one with you right now. Now, this is Chainlink. We've been in this one. I'm going to go ahead and clear all of this. If you guys do not own Chainlink, you should definitely do your research, okay? Do your research on Chainlink. Now, take a look at Chainlink right now. Pretty good. We are definitely on upswing. Look at, you can see the trend is up. Here's what I want to see. All right. I'm just going to put a little happy face right here. If we get down to right around here, right? Let me just put a happy face here. Right around here somewhere. Ta-da! Right in that range. This will be a good buy. Okay. Right there. 0.00034 Satoshis. Right where that happy face is at. We come down. We trigger this. Now we go to the upside. Let me show you the potential more Bitcoin that you could have. From the happy face back to where it was at yesterday, 29%. I'm sorry, last week, 29% to the upside. You're buying a good solid crypto. This is the picks and shovels. I talk about this coin all the time. You want to make sure you own picks and shovels. All right. This is being used by everybody. You need this. Real world assets. You know, it's an oracle. Do your research on this one. If you're bullish on this, use Bitcoin to buy it. And then when it pumps, you sell it for more Bitcoin. Let me go ahead and let's swing to the all-time high. This is what I'm doing. I have a limit sell order way up here. Why? Because I am extremely bullish on Chainlink. And I don't care if I got to hold this thing to 2025 and then in 2025, sell it for more Bitcoin. Why? Let me show you why. Boom. Let's say that you just bought it at the happy face and you ride it all the way to the top. That's 196% more Bitcoin. So if you own 1 Bitcoin worth of this and you put a limit order up here and it doesn't sell to a year later, a year and a half later, you now got close to 3 Bitcoins without buying 2 more Bitcoin. Pretty amazing. Nobody's talking about this. Nobody's teaching this. Make sure you do this and you learn how to do this. Cool. All right. Next one. Let me go into another one that's playing out really good. Now, this one already moved. I will wait till it retraces. There was one that I saw that was right in the pocket here. Let me go ahead and put in an indicator. Let me show you this indicator, by the way. This is called stochastic RSI. Let me show you how this works really fast. Okay, let me go ahead and X this out. I opened up too many. Okay, so this is a stochastic RSI. Let me go ahead and just clear this out here, clear this out here, and I'm just going to show you something really fast. I'm going to open this up here. All right, now this is stochastic RSI. basically what it's going to do, it's going to show you when a crypto is overbought or oversold. I'm going to draw a line so you get it. Up here, overbought. Down here, oversold. Guess when everybody, the bulk of everybody, unless you're a professional, unless you've been through the training that I teach, you're not going to notice. It's not your fault. It's not your fault that you buy Bitcoin when it's on the top. It's not your fault you buy Ethereum when it's on the top. It's not your fault you book XRP at the top. It's not your fault that you bought Cardano on the top. Okay? But it's your fault if you move on from this day forward, you continue making this mistake. When a crypto's at the top, you don't buy it. Okay? That means it's overbought up here. When it's oversold, that's when you buy it. Cool? Overbought, don't buy it. Oversold, buy it. No FOMO. Here's what I mean by no FOMO. And I got to explain this because people say, oh, you know what? I was going to buy Ethereum anyway. If you got money to buy Ethereum, if you got money to buy that altcoin, that Bitcoin, whatever it is, whichever coin, and it's a good coin, it's not a scam coin, it's a good coin, then there's going to be another opportunity for you to get in at the right time. Get in at the right time. Even if the price is more expensive, you get in when it's oversold because the trajectory is going to the upside. If you buy it when it's overbought, it's going to come down on you and then you get stuck on holding that coin for a long time. You don't want that. You're in this to get in, to get out. Okay? And people say, oh, but I'm in it for the long term. You know, what happened if there's an emergency and you had to sell your crypto because an emergency happened in your family? Don't you want to sell it for profits instead of for a loss? Make sure you do this. Let's come over here. Let me show you something right here. Okay? Look, I wouldn't look at this. I'm making this big. Let's make this bigger so you can see it. Look at this. Just to show you, I want you to visualize this. Look down here. You see this down here? Oversold. Look at it right here. When was a better time to buy it? When it was down here? Okay? Or up here? Up here. Come on. I mean, it's right there. It's right there. You can see it right here. Okay? Now, here's one thing I got to show you. When it's going down, 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 down like this, that means there's blood in the street. People are afraid to buy crypto in any investment. This is when you need to be a professional and you need to go all in after you do your research on that asset. When there's fear in the market, you go in. All of the rookies and retail people, they don't go in. They go in now. I got calls all week long. Should I buy Bitcoin now? Like, what? Why? Like, we've been talking about this at 20,000. Why will you buy this right now? You know, don't do it. Don't fall into this. All right. Now, there's another strategy when we're on a downtrend like this, then you buy on a break. That's something completely different. I do another training on that. But I just wanted to show you when it's oversold, you buy. And that is going to be when there's the most fear all over the place. Here's a good sign. When all of your friends are saying, oh my God, crypto is going down. When you turn on the news and CNBC, they're saying Bitcoin is down, Ethereum is down. They're showing you everything red, 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 red. That is when you buy. Cool. All right, let's go into some other coins. This one right here, 𝗦𝗦𝗓𝗓. Let's look at this chart. This one was looking extremely good. I haven't, looked at 𝗦𝗦𝗓𝗓 in a while, but I wanted to go ahead and show you 𝗦𝗦𝗓𝗓. Take a look at 𝗦𝗦𝗓𝗓. You tell me, and this is not something I'm holding long term by any means, guys, but I would go in and out to get a Bitcoin, baby. I'll go in and out of this all day long to get a Bitcoin. Okay. So do you think another buy up time is coming for a Bitcoin? I think that there will be opportunities to buy Bitcoin. Right now, I think that you can buy altcoins to make more Bitcoin. That is exactly what I'm sharing with you right now, right? You're going to have a better opportunity by investing in good, solid, fundamentally sound altcoins that are outperforming Bitcoin. And then when they go up, you just sell them for Bitcoin, and instead of buying the Bitcoin. So you buy the altcoin instead of the Bitcoin. It goes up. You sell it for Bitcoin, and that's how you accumulate more Bitcoin at a better price. All right. I hope that really made sense. All right. I hope that really made sense. Yep. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yep. Thank you. All right. So let's continue on. Right. And using that example, let's look at this. Right now, this one is on the weekly. You can see this is being destroyed. I just want to show you something on the technical charts. Could we continue to come down even further? Yes. I don't know what's happening with this particular crypto. I'm just giving you an example of an opportunity. Beat down. It's been going down since the 21st of 2022. And today it's lower than it's ever been against Bitcoin. So you can see that right here, right now. So this is an example of something that's been destroyed, that if you want to make a quick, Bitcoin, get some Bitcoin money coming in right away, what could you do, right? So here's an example. Now it's going up on the daily time frame. So let's look at this. If it goes from here to this level here, that's 11%, okay? Let me turn on another tool that I have. I don't know if I can do it right now, but yeah, I think I turned off the indicators here. That's fine. But if I show you, take a look at this. From here to this resistance level here, okay, from here to there, that's 24%. So I'll draw a couple of lines for you. Remember, with this strategy, with these coins like this, you're going to be in and out, right? In, out. Look at this other one. So I'll just draw these yellow lines so that you see. So you buy here, you sell it for Bitcoin here, 5%. The next move up, 15%. Next move after that, 25%. You're not in this to marry this coin. You're in it to just make more Bitcoin than you had originally, right? That's how this one plays out. Let me go ahead and share another coin with you. Okay, let me go back in here. Let me go back. And by the way, since we're on this topic, let me go ahead and show you. This is Ethereum's chart. You can see Ethereum right now. I'm bullish on Ethereum. There's a couple of upcoming events that you need to know about before I go ahead and wrap this thing up. So you have next week, February 23rd through March 3rd, you have the ETH Denver event. There's going to be a lot of people there. So this is why I'm bullish on Ethereum. You have this event that's coming on. A lot of influencers are going to be there. A lot of projects are going to be there. They're going to be educating a lot of people that are going to attend this event on their particular projects. You might be able to tune into some of the stuff live as well from, online. So make sure you're following them to go ahead and do that. But let me show you. You got Metis over here, Metis Foundation. I am bullish on this particular project for a layer 2 chain. So I'm bullish on Ethereum because of the Ethereum ETF that's coming. We should have an approval sometime in April or May if everything goes according to plan. I believe that's the deadline the SEC has to, let people know if they got approved or not. So hopefully we get approved. You got Fidelity. They don't play around. You got BlackRock. They don't play around. When they put in applications, they usually always get approved. So that is bullish for Ethereum because if they get approved, that means they have to have and own the underlying ETH. I'm also bullish on the layer 2s on Ethereum because they're scaling the Ethereum, ecosystem and allowing people to do all kind of really cool things like liquid staking and decentralized banking and do it at an affordable cost and at faster speeds. Metis is one of those particular projects that's undervalued right now, and I think that it could give us a big upside. In addition to that, Starknet, this is going to be one of the largest airdrops. A lot of people don't qualify for this airdrop. You had to be an Ethereum staker over a long period of time to get this particular airdrop, but this airdrop is happening this week, this coming week. Right in time for this event, right? So it's all happening kind of the same thing at the same time. 700,000 wallets qualify for this. I want you to think about that. This coin is already being sold on the DEX markets for over $1 and change. All right. So we're looking at almost $1 billion that's going to be injected into the Ethereum ecosystem. All right. So Ethereum is going to pump. The next coins that pump after that will be the layer 2s, which ones I think will run, are going to give us a run up. You have, Metis, which I just talked about. You got Optimism, you got Polygon, right? But when you compare Metis, $93.47. Look at the market cap, $489. Do your research, guys. I'm not saying to buy this right now, okay? Do your research. Go to their websites. Follow them over on Twitter. I just want to show you this website, market cap of, right? And I heard somebody talking about something. Let me go ahead and show you. So you click on, I'm going to compare Metis to Polygon. Why? Because they're both layer 2s. And this is the market cap. So Matic's market cap today, I think it's like $5 billion or whatever it is, right? If Metis gets to $5 billion, that is a 16x from where it's at today. So that means that the price of Metis will go from $93 to $1,567. Again, this is just speculation, but they got a lot of people building on it. This is Vitalik's mother's project, right? So it's a lot of smart people behind it. I think this is going to do well. They're also injecting a lot of money into their ecosystem as well. But a 16x, if it gets to the market cap of Polygon today. So the dinosaur coin, Polygon, safer, higher market cap. It's not going to give you a big return like this. This is a little riskier. If you do your research and it makes sense for you, you can tolerate a little risk. The upside could be a lot bigger. Cool. Let me go ahead and show you where I see Ethereum going. So we break through this level here. Then the first level I'm looking at, $3,200 to $3,300 would be that first level. So basically right around here is where I see this going. And then if we break through that, then we're going to make our way to the $4,000 mark. On the weekly, we are on a uptrend right now. You can see uptrend. Trend is your friend to the very end. Do not try to short things that are moving up at this speed with so much positive news. And then if we look at this RSI, you can see the RSI is also going up on the weekly. All right, so that's that. Let's get back into some other coins that you could also take a look at for making more Bitcoin. Look at this one right here. This one is also oversold. This is Filecoin, okay? And thank you, Brian, so much, man. You are the man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, now I'm bullish on this. I believe in what Filecoin is doing. I believe in decentralized storage. I believe in all of their team collaborations. I believe in the brilliant minds that work over at that company. If you use Bitcoin and buy Filecoin right now, we are almost at the oversold territory. We've been coming down on the weekly. If we just make our way right to this level, guys, you don't have to hold this for a long time, but let's just say that we make our way right to that level. Look at this. You buy right now, you sell right there, 49% more Bitcoin. If you already own Filecoin, so if let's say you don't own Bitcoin, you could buy Filecoin. And then you want to have Bitcoin. So then put in a limit order for your Filecoin for Bitcoin at this level, 0.00016 Satoshis. And that'll give you that move. If you're like me and you're holding long term because you believe in the project, I'm going all the way to the top. Right? Why? Look at this move. Boom. 3,496%. Pretty good, right? Pretty good. Oh, pretty good. That is cool. Now, could that happen? I don't know. We're going to monitor the market, right? We're going to monitor what the company's doing, monitor the market caps, make sure that they're generating revenue. We're going to look at all of those things. But once it gets to this level right here, 0.021 Satoshis, that's when I'm going to consider taking some profits. If we break through there and we get to this level, then I'm definitely going to take some profits. But the rest of the bag, I'm going to hold it to the top right up here. Cool. So that is another one that you could look into. So all of the cryptos that you're holding, when they pump up, sell them for Bitcoin. Look at the Bitcoin chart. If you don't have TradingView, set it up for free. I got a link in the description so that you can set up an account for free and start using this tool to look at the coins that you are considering investing your hard-earned money into. People ask me all the time, do you need this? You shouldn't be buying and investing in crypto blind. You shouldn't. You should always look. Why? If you want to buy Bitcoin, do you want to buy it cheap or do you want to buy it expensive? If you want to buy Ethereum, do you want to buy it cheap? Do you want to buy it expensive? You won't be able to tell unless you look at the chart. So you got to look at the chart, okay? And you can learn how to do this. There's excellent videos on how to do this. TradingView has their own tutorial with tons of videos. In my academy, I have videos on this stuff, and I go through this all the time in the live classes. All right. So now let's go ahead and look at one more that's been destroyed and beat up. I'm going to find it for you. This one is for the gaming narrative. I have no idea what's going on with this coin at all. But I realized one thing, that we are at the bottom. This is the lowest it's ever been against Bitcoin. So this could be a good calculated play right here, right now. This one is ready for us. This one is ready for us. So this is MANA, M-A-N-A, right? And M-A-N-A. Now, for those of you who've been holding coins like this, old coins for a very long time, let me just tell you that there's a good chance we will never get back up to the all-time highs. Here's another thing, and this is why you need to learn how to cut losses early. Whoever buys this coin today will do better than somebody who bought this coin last year or the year before. The same thing with people who bought Cardano today are going to do better than the people who bought Cardano a year ago, or XRP a year ago, or XRP 2 years ago, right? Because you're buying it at the low, bottom. When you bought the top, there's a chance that those coins might never get back up to those tops. I know a lot of people don't tell you this. And a lot of people put out videos that it's all speculation. And guys, it's not just all speculation, right? Because these companies are generating revenue, right? But some of those old coins are not, right? The XRPs, right? They're not generating that revenue yet, right? Cardano's yet, right? But you look at some of these other projects, they're generating big revenue. You look at Chainlink, they're generating revenue day in and day out. You look at companies like Jupiter, they're generating $1 million in fees. I don't know if it's a day or every week or more. I mean, crazy money. These companies are generating revenue. So those market caps are based on not just the token and the circulating supply, but they also taking into consideration the revenue that those companies are really producing on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. Okay, so it's not just speculation. But take a look at this one right here. MANA with Bitcoin. This one looks actually good, but I don't know what's going on with MANA. I'm not following them. So how do you follow them? Go over to Coinbase, follow MANA, go to their website, find out what they're doing. And then let's just draw a trend line. Let me see something here. Take a look at this. Okay. So the play here that I would do is I would take it from this support up to this green line. So from here to there, that's a 21% move. I think that could happen. Okay, now would it break here and go to the upside? We shall see if it breaks and go to the upside. Let me put on another indicator to see. Okay, so the buy block, oh, look at this. This tool is called 𝗦𝗡𝗙𝗒𝗪. This shows me the buy block. Let me make this really big so you can see it. If we if we go up here and we break through this resistance, the next level is going to be there for 28%, right there. So you can buy this, put in a limit order for Bitcoin at 0.000123 Satoshis. I actually like that number. 0.0000123 Satoshis. That might play out. I mean, psychologically, that number 123, that's a good one. Okay, so that'll give you a move, and I'm gonna do this one myself. 28% move to the upside. Cool. All right, so that is that one. So look at all of the different cryptocurrencies. Use TradingView to look at those charts. You can go into Coinbase and you can look at all of the different Bitcoin pairs. You can look at the Bitcoin pairs on Mexi. You can look at the Bitcoin pair on Binance. Look at the Bitcoin pairs over on KuCoin and any other decentralized exchange, or excuse me, centralized exchange like Bybit. So look at the Bitcoin pairs. And then you want to look at which crypto has been destroyed against Bitcoin, right? And you could buy it on support when it's oversold, like this example here, oversold on support. As long as the coin is still doing good, they got a good team, they got projects, they got a community, then we can get a move to the upside. And that is when you go in, you buy, you sell it for Bitcoin, and now you accumulated Bitcoin without having any. Cool. All right. So guys, thank you so much. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you a coin. Right now, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you. Let me go ahead and show you another coin here. And this is Zeta. This coin here hasn't stopped moving. I told people to buy this at $1.20. This is a brand new layer 1 blockchain. Go over here and I want you to do your research on this coin. If you're looking for a crypto that can give you a 25x to 100x potential, this could probably be the one. Now, Zeta Chain, why is this? It allows you to build. It allows projects and developers to build on Zeta and communicate with all the blockchains, including Bitcoin. Pretty cool stuff, right? This is where the future is going, because it is so difficult with so many different blockchains that are out there. Imagine one blockchain that can communicate with every blockchain and allows one wallet to interact with all wallets. You can send to Ethereum, you can send to Bitcoin, you can get into the app for Cosmos, you can get to an app for Solana, you can do everything. This is what these guys are doing, and they are exploding right now. Let me show you what happened in the last 7 days. 121% in the last 122 in the last month. 398% return. Guys, you need to know about these narratives that are playing out. You need to have this alpha given to you before the rest of the world knows about it. If you're holding on and you're conservative, you're holding on to old cryptos, guys, that's cool. But you need to have some of these newer plays that can put money in your pocket right now. Life-changing money. Life-changing money, okay? I told people to get this, and it was under 200 market cap. And a 200 million market cap, it's at 650 right now. That is this one. Now, would I buy this right now? No. I want you to just research it, okay? I want you to research it. Told people to buy it right here. And for right there to right there, 133% in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days. Guys, 8 days, 133%. If you want to learn this type of alpha, if you want to get this mover's advantage, then you need to participate and be a part of a community that know what they're doing, that can give you this, okay? Team up with us. Join the community. All the info is in the description. If you want to just participate for free, then join the Facebook group. Send me a private message. I'll go ahead and give you access to that Facebook group. No problem. You can go in there and you can get some of this alpha. Just know that when I put it out on Facebook, the people in the academy got it way before that. Okay, so just want to be transparent with you when it comes to that. So make sure you do your research at all times. Tune in, follow some good people, and educate yourself. Now is the time to do it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this training. I went a little longer, an hour and 13 minutes, but I love what I do. This is what I do full time. I appreciate each and every one of you for staying on long term. If you're watching this as a replay, then hey, thank you. Let us know in the chat. Let me know that you're watching it as a replay. If you got good value, share this information with other people. My goal is to make sure I can teach, train, and show as much people as possible how to navigate through this wild, wild west. Protect their cryptocurrencies, show them how to manage their wallets, show them how to stay away from scams and Ponzi schemes and all this network marketing, crappy coins that come out in mining operations. Guys, stay away from that crap. You can make money here with the right stuff. Cool. Take care, everybody. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all the love, Take care. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.